Hey y'all, welcome. Sorry, I don't have a clicker. Well, to be exact, I have a clicker to start and stop the video, but it doesn't work. So I don't have a working clicker. Anyway, welcome. I'm outside today. It's been a stressful week. Mask on because I'm allergic to everything out here. And something I want to show you guys kicks up my allergies, but so today I have a few things. We have a Happy Meal, some whips, some announcements, and a story time. And I apologize for the sound out here if it is too loud. The neighbors stopped mowing. I don't know why every time I come out here to do something, it is that precise moment after I get set up that they mow. So I waited, they stopped mowing, but back this way is a highway, and it sounds like the same car. It just keeps going up and down it, very loud. Anyway, before we get to all of that, a little bit of housekeeping. Don't forget that there is a giveaway in the video previous to this one. My puppy is crying to come out here. And that is for the 200 subscriber giveaway, so good job y'all. We are at 255. Our family is growing strong. We are chugging along to 300, and there will be another giveaway then, and every 100 to 1,000. So where to start? I will start with some whips and some stuff I forgot to show you guys the other day when I was showing you the Amazon stuff. I'm gonna try not to hit the chair you are attached to. Actually, I have not had great luck today. I'm gonna do this differently. Okay. So, well, I'll tell you one of the things that I'm thinking about doing. This is the sugar and cream, or peaches and cream, one of those. It's the denim cotton, and I have a bunch of this. And I'm making my own pattern. And this was inspired by something that Jennifer at Cinnamon Stitches showed a few years back. And it was a blanket, I think it was a circular blanket, that doubled as a bag. It cinched up into a bag. And I just thought that was the coolest thing, but it's part of a Mary Maxim kit. And so it's not available. And I really couldn't find anything, and I figured, like, a circular blanket's not hard. Even I can come up with that. So I am currently creating that, but this is going to be just a circular bag. I guess it might be square or rectangle, I'm not sure, but I think probably circular. And I'm going to put it with one of these two fabrics. I just think denim and rainbow go really, really well together. I hope I'm in camera. So you guys can tell me below which one you like if you want to. I'm not sure which one I'm going to use. But yeah, I'm making that up. And then Jennifer did a bag a week ago. And if you haven't checked it out, go check it out, because honestly, it's very adorable. And it's just made up of squares sewn together. If you've ever seen the On the Bias bag by Lion Brand, it's ish the same idea. Hers is better in my opinion. That one takes a lot of mathing, which I don't like, and figuring out how to origami it together to sew it together, which is why it's still not finished a year later. It has been grounded. It is in timeout right now. That, and I made it out of the Hobby Lobby. I love this cotton in the black sparkle, which is super fun to try to work with black when you can't see very well. But anyway, Lion Brand Ice Cream Cotton Blends, I think is what this is called. And I'm so sad because I didn't realize when I got this that it was being clearanced out. I'm always what is that saying, $1 late, $1 short, or something like that. I probably botched that horribly. But I hadn't realized that this was being clearanced. I thought it was just on like a Lion Brand sale. So I only got a few to make my son's girlfriend a gray and rainbow llama, and myself a gray and rainbow llama, which I'm not good at. Oh my gosh, I just forgot the word. Amigurumi. Because arthritis and blindness and all that stuff. But I need to sit down and do it. Anyway. And the solid colors of this, I had wanted to make a rainbow blanket, and then there was also this thing I found on Ravelry. It was like a Ruana, and it has a sunset like pattern on the back of it that I thought was really cool. So I'm hoping they bring this back. It's one of the few times I actually wrote a company and said, please bring it back. So I'm crossing my fingers that they will. So anyway, there's that. I don't want to take too long. My last video was really long, and I feel bad. Not everybody likes really long ones, which I get. So I don't do a lot of motif stuff because I get very ADD about it and just want to like kind of move on. I kind of jump around. It's hard for me to get like on one project and just stay on it. So I usually have a couple whips going, which I also don't like, and I just kind of want to get it finished. But I'm making this from my mom. Hold on. I found this pattern on Etsy. It's called Vintage Lace. It is just a bunch of these, and this is, I love this. No, that's a lie. Yarn Bee Sugar Wheel cotton. What I had not anticipated when I did this is dye lotting, and so I've been having trouble. I just have to kind of keep checking and find ones that they actually match and they're not terribly off. I didn't anticipate that. Silly me, I knew better. But it's just a bunch of these, and I made it much longer than the pattern calls for, and I'm going to make it much wider because it's to fit her queen size bed. So this has been a project, a labor of love for a while now. I hope I actually get it done. My poor mother has been waiting ages for me to do her a blanket. Okay. My attempt at knitting. I put the chai goos down. I'm trying this to see if this works better. So the bags that I've been making. This is another one. This is a rainbow one. This is loops and threads cream cotton. Not this past year's cream cotton, the one before that, that was in the bigger donut. But you can use, I love this cotton in Dove, or you can use Walmart's. They have a gray this color. Those were the ones that I found that had the closest grade to this. And then the white part of this, I don't actually think it's, I either used white or I used an even paler gray. I'm sorry, I can't remember. So there's this one. I just have to finish the top of it and the strap. And the yarn, I will tell you what the yarn is in just a second, because I have a different one of it as part of what I want to show you. I also made this little pouch that goes with it. And my original plan was I had this pouch and I crocheted up to this, and I'm going to just sew them together. I realized it would have been easier to just get a zipper and do it that way, but I rarely do things the easiest way first. You can ask my parents. So I did it the long and fun way. But anyway, okay, so I am making another one because I just love this bag pattern. It works up really quickly. Now this one I'm doing a little bit differently. I'm doing it out of the Lion Brand 24/7 mercerized cotton. I did not bring my magnifier out here, so it's the dark gray and the next gray down. So this is going to be the bottom and the top rim color, and this is going to be the background mosaic color, and the mosaic that's going to go on top of it is, oh, don't fall, It's this gorgeousness. Now this is wool, so not everybody will be able to use this. This is the same brand that this rainbow yarn is in. It's from Amazon. I will link it below. This is by, you can see it, hopefully for my sighted people. It's either Nicee, N-I-C-E-E, or it's N-I-C-E-E-C. I can't remember, but I will link it below, I promise. But yeah, so for those who are not sighted, this is a wool. It's a pretty soft wool. It's a like fingering weight, maybe. I can pull one out. Sport weight. It's probably a light sport weight. And it is a gradient of blues and grays. So I absolutely love this yarn. It's perfect for these bags. And they come in a 2-pack. So you have extra, especially because, so for mine, because I made mine bigger, I had to color control the whole way up. You don't have to, I just did. It looks perfectly fine without it, but I don't know, I did. So there's those. I'm so sorry for the sound. I will tell my story time and then my happy mail, so I can kind of end on a happier note. So my week has been, it's been rough. It's been a roller coaster. I woke up Monday morning at like 6:30, 7 o'clock, and I couldn't breathe. And my face was really hot and swollen and itching really bad, and it was moving down my neck and my throat, like in my throat, my mouth. And I realized that my EpiPens were expired. We're like half a mile away from the urgent care, so I called them and told them that we were on our way. And I mean, being woken up like that was absolutely terrifying. Not knowing why it was happening, because I hadn't eaten for 13 hours. I hadn't done any new skincare. I went to bed early the night before with a migraine. So, bug or something. So there wasn't anything obvious that triggered this. And I am allergic to a few things. Iodine, shellfish, and like bee stings will all make me go into anaphylaxis. Well, I've been developing allergies over the past like year or two, to just random things, and it's been really weird, and my actual allergies are getting horrible. So anyway, waking up like that, I was terrified. So we went over to the urgent care, and they gave me epi and steroids and everything like that, and those have a whole slew of, you know, issues. For days I was just, I felt awful. All that stuff was in my system, and if medical talk triggers you, then maybe skip forward a few minutes. I have some medical issues, obviously, albinism, blindness, or whatever. I believe I've already talked about that I have OI, osteogenesis imperfecta. It is a genetic disorder. I have really brittle bones. I'm in the later stages of it. It's affecting my connective tissues and things like that. And because of OI, I can't take steroids. I can't do injections, which has been unfortunate because I need a total knee replacement in my right knee, and I've had and still need back surgeries. And that would be a great tool to help with my like pretty severe chronic pain that I deal with a lot, and I can't get them because it worsens the disease. And so I say all of this to say for two things. One, I have to be on a 5-day steroid pack, which for most people is not a big deal. For me, it does cause a lot of issues. And so that's been kind of unpleasant, and I have severe diabetes. And so that has, I mean, I was getting into the 400s of my blood sugar, which that's hard to deal with. And so it's been this just like up and down. I've been managing it. I'm fine. I'm coming out the other end of it. But it was just really rough going. And I had intended this week to be dyeing a bunch of yarn, making a bunch of stitch markers. Just a reminder, I am selling yarn. I don't have any to show you right now like I had intended to, but it is still, I mean, your imagination, that's the only thing hampered by of what I could come up with. So I will have something next weekend to show you guys, but in the meantime, if there is something you want, email me. It's in my description box of something that you would like. And we can go from there. I have not had my first customer yet, so I'm still waiting for that. I will tell you that I've got it worked out. My brand name is going to be Full Spectrum. That's originally what I wanted my channel name to be. I think I've actually said all this already. I'm sorry. Memory. And an artist did release the rights to a logo for me. That is this beautiful rainbow eye, and it kind of encompasses everything, the vision, the rainbow, full spectrum. I don't know, it just kind of all came together, and it's what I had envisioned for years if I were to do this. And so I'm very excited about that. So that's going to go on the labels. So I'm getting all of that worked out. But that doesn't mean that I can't sell something in the meantime until that's figured out. We're all friends and family here. So that would be awesome. I look forward to my first order. So anyway, besides that, stitch markers too, by the way. And bracelets, which again, I meant to show you and I left them inside. I digress. So the final thing was, I was at my pain doctor today, and my primary care got a hold of me with good news and bad news. Good news is my A1C was at 11.1 and it's at 6.2, and it was prohibiting me from having surgery. It was dangerously, dangerously high, and I dropped it a lot, and I'm really proud of myself because it was really hard, because I like sugar and carbs. That's just been mean. Cosmic joke. Anyway, but we found out that I have lupus, and so kind of dealing with like wrapping my head around that. I hope this is okay. I'm not used to sharing this much. I'm just going to try it on for size and see what happens, but I know for me personally, when somebody else talks about their struggles and it's something that I have parallels to or relate to, it helps me. And this is such a great community I am in now, and I know a lot of you have a lot of the same, you know, sort of like medical problems going on, or just being homebound or whatever. And I don't know if maybe it helps somebody not feel alone. Maybe I'll regret it. I don't know. I've already had one subscriber that was, I dealt with it behind the scenes. That's a whole other thing that happened this week too. But anyway, I'm not even going to get into that. So the treatment for that is anti-inflammatories and immunosuppressants and steroids. Steroids I can't take. Anti-inflammatories I can't take because I have a liver issue. And then the immunosuppressants I'm already on for something else. I am in remission, so I'm still on dealing with all of that. I won the genetic lottery, y'all. But it could be worse. I'm trying not to complain. Please, I apologize. Please don't take it as me complaining. I'm really not. I'm just talking to you like I would talk to a friend, and just letting you guys know, like, a life update. I'm by no means complaining, just talking about it, because there's so much worse. And I'm genuinely, truly grateful that this is all it is. Because, I mean, just OI alone, I have a very mild case of a very mild type, of the most mild type, and I know what I struggle with, and I just can't imagine all the rest of the people who have the other types and aren't with us anymore, because unfortunately this is a disease that you do have a shortened lifespan, and I've been to medical conventions and stuff for it, and just seen the other way it can go. And I'm eternally grateful that God saw fit to let it just be like this. There was a reason for it, and I accept that. But anyway, so in all of that up and down, there was some very, very, very exciting news. When I was at the pharmacy getting my medication, I got contacted by Knit Crate, and they offered me an affiliation. And I get my box soon, and I'm so excited. I can't believe it. I'm completely and utterly gobsmacked, because who am I? I'm a baby on here. I just started, and it's been 3 weeks, and I don't know how. I'm like, do you have the right person? I'm shocked. I'm grateful. I'm so excited, but I'm shocked. And yeah, so it's been a week. It's been a wild and crazy week. So with all this stuff, it's been on the phone all day, every day, and just stress, but it's fine. So anyway, so story time done. Oh, I forgot a whip. Silly me. I apologize. I've been droning on for a while. You guys are probably done. Oh my goodness, I left it inside. No, I really wanted to show you. See, this is why I need to learn how to edit. Gosh. Alright, well, I will show you next time. That's okay. But happy mail. This is from, she just said to say a friend. So this is from a friend. She knows who she is. And she is just an absolute blessing to me, an angel to me. She sent me an Addy Express, and I am extremely excited about this for a couple of reasons. The main one being, this will help me in yarn dyeing whenever I want to do ombres, which is kind of like my, okay, I say my specialty, not that I'm like amazing good at it, but like what I like doing a lot and what I'm more adept at doing, because I can make this into a blank or a small panel, and I can fit a few of them in the pan, and I can, you know, better do an ombre than the way I've been doing it, which that would take 10 minutes to explain the complicated, very long, many hour process of how I've been doing it up to this point. So I'm so stoked. I mean, I'm so excited. And I thank you so much, girl. I really, really appreciate it. So this is going to help me out a lot. It's going to help me do, you know, I told you guys I wanted to do the long swatches, so like the long and short of it. This is going to help me be able to do that too. So, because I just can't, I don't crochet fast, and I have to stop because my hands will hurt, and I just get my focus pulled. So I'm not a super fast crocheter, so being able to knit up a long swatch is going to be super duper. Anyway, the last thing is, I wanted to show you guys another, if you're wanting to like get to know me, I wanted to show you another one of my passions, which is trying not to hit the chair you are currently on. It is old books, and I mean old books. Be very, very careful with this. There is a store not too far in Detroit, and it sells very, very old books. I absolutely love this place. I got postcards from there from early 1900s that I sent to Jennifer. So this, try to be very careful. This is a Bible. Has a wooden or a metal. I really hope you're getting this. This thing is heavy. The binding is broke. Oh, it's very dusty. Let me. I'm going to do this very, very carefully, slowly. This is about as far as I can go. If I go down, I'm probably going to drop it and break it. I can't remember because I can't read it. I think this might be the one in German. And this one is from, oh, I should have been more prepared and had my husband read to me the date. One of these, oh my gosh, oy, gets stuff on you. I meant to put gloves on, oils. I'm just never prepared. You guys are gonna really see that. When I say I fly by the seat of my pants and just go for it on a random whim, I'm not joking. One of these is from the 1700s. One of these is from the very early 1800s. And I had another book, and it was not a Bible. I have several other things, but I had another one from this specific store that was really cool. It was an old ledger, and somebody took clippings, and these clippings span a pretty significant amount of time. There's stuff in there from Abraham Lincoln, like news clippings and stuff from that time. That was probably obvious. I didn't need to explain that, sorry. But it spans a long enough time that I don't think was one person's lifetime, that I think it got continued by another person. I don't know, somebody related to them, or maybe it found its way into a store, somebody bought it and continued it. But there are pages at the end of it and that don't have anything on it, and I'm going to continue it. And I think it's just really cool. I can't find it. I don't remember where I put it to keep it safe and know where it's at. I've lost it. It's somewhere. When I find it, I will show you, but this is another one. I believe this is the one from the 1800s. It's got a wood. This is a wood, words are hard. Whatever that is. It's got gold gilding on the outside. I'm gonna find something, I don't know, something interesting to show you. There's pictures in it. But I love really, really old books. I love old cars too. I just like really old stuff, and I thought since I was really young that antiquing would be something I would love to do. Like, I would love to get one of those old sets that ladies have of the, like, ivory and enamel and metal comb, brush, and mirror on the little tray, and like an old magnifier, and I don't know, just that, like, really old stuff like that. I like old steampunk looking stuff, and I don't know, I really like stuff like that. I think it's really cool. History was definitely my favorite subject, and I like learning stuff like that. So anyway, that was it. So the announcement, Happy Mail, whips, -1, and story time. I guess that's it. So I really think I'm forgetting something, but I'll be back here in a few days. I don't have a set schedule. I'm not good at schedules. But I will try to get, this week was just wonky. I almost didn't do this now, but I wanted to get something out there, say hi, talk to you guys in the comment section. But I'll post soon. I've got some stuff coming up. Working on that tutorial, 300 subscriber giveaway coming up. I've got some mail coming in. That was one thing I forgot. Some stuff I bought off Marketplace a while ago. It's the stuff from that one smoky house. I aired it out. I didn't show you guys, so I was going to show you that. And then start doing some of the blind stuff, and then yarn dyeing when I'm feeling a little bit better. I didn't want to put my face over heat because it's really irritated right now. So that's settling down a lot. So I'll start doing yarn dyeing, and one of the things I'm going to do a segment is does it over dye? And so right now I'm trying to find cotton acrylics that are white or light colored, or that are black and white, because I can dye just the white and the black come through and look very graphic style, very like Lisa Frank. And then I'm trying to find like